Yesterday was Thursday, so that means a new Picard. I don't know if it's just me and I've been watching the first 2 seasons and they're so terrible that this actually wasn't that bad. Wasn't that good, but wasn't that bad. Greetings, Dave here, DCP Facts. Yeah, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to, because, well, Starfleet, close enough. So I wanted to talk about Picard, Season 3, Episode 3. These videos seem to be doing some good traction, so why not keep up the effort? I know Wednesday was supposed to be a TV day. Maybe I'm going to scrap that whole plan. I'm just going to talk about what I want to talk about. So Season 3, Episode 3 has come out, and, well, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. I think it's because I'm watching a lot of Season 2 to get caught up to where we're at, and Season 2 is just terrible, much like Season 1. But it wasn't that bad. Now, I enjoyed the interaction with Riker and Picard again, until the end. And I'm not going to give too many spoilers away in here, but you know, it's already on the interweb, so you're going to see it. One thing my friend Larry brought up, so what the hell is this? Like, again, this thing is just so grimdark. There's this. I had to lighten it because Larry was talking about what's Captain Riker doing in Science Teal. And I'm thinking the same thing. I had to take it in Photoshop and lighten the heck out of it to see it actually is. It's a take on the first contact uniforms, which used to come to here, and then you had it come up here, and you could see the command shirts or the engineering shirts, whatever shirts. This comes up right to here, and there's just a little bit of burgundy. Well, as you saw there. So that's one thing. Like, guys, lighten up the darn thing. It doesn't make any sense to have it so dark. As I said in previous videos, you have unlimited energy at your disposal. Turn on the lights. Also, the CGI de-aging was okay, but you know they forgot to do Picard's eyebrows. They used old man eyebrows with the younger face. The action was okay. I think it went on a little too long, but the interesting thing in it is the whole Raffi subplot did not bore the heck out of me. Probably because Worf is there, and he just he introduced himself, and it's humorous. It's check it out. It's really quite funny. He runs the whole great big long thing and ends up with a quip at the end. It's really funny. I didn't really enjoy. Well, there were parts of it that just didn't quite flow right to me. Things were too. It's much like back in the 2000s, you know, I was getting kind of tired with some of the comics out there, and Brian Michael Bendis is huge in deconstructionism, and he just wants to just spread everything out. Like, what would take one issue for him took 12. There's too much exposition here, too much going on here, too much fluff. This whole thing, like, we are 3 episodes. This could have been 1 episode for what we're going through, for where we're at right now. Also, we do get the backstory on where Jack Crusher came from. There was talks about, you know, well, it's genetic engineering, all these things. No, it's simple explanation. And the reason why Picard has never seen his son up until now. Very, very, very Wrath of Connie. Wrath of Khan, Kirk says, I did what you asked. I stayed away. And in this version of it, Beverly was like, well, I kept him away. Watch and find out. But we got some closure on that. And then we have, you know, a reveal of the big bad. I've always thought that Vadic was not the big bad. There's more other bads in there. Oh, well, she may be the big bad, but there's other things going on under the hood we could see in this episode. And then it ends with a fight between Riker and Picard. And again, I'm not going to give you details. It's just something happened, and they had a bit of a falling apart there. And then we're stuck on the cliffhanger until next week. I've been watching some videos on YouTube. People who have seen it all, like, you know, Dave Cullen. He said, "I've seen it all. Trust me, it gets better." And I hope it does. It's just, for me, it's as I said last week, it is not TNG season 8. It's something. It's great seeing it, but you know, also the fact, and I said last week as well, that they got rid of the Picard sappy music, and it's more about the Star Trek Next Gen, which actually was from the earlier Star Trek movies. Also a bit of First Contact music in there. And one thing I found very interesting, I'm a huge fan of First Contact, and I watch it a lot. And the one point when the Enterprise is out doing their stuff, they're not supposed to engage the Borg, and you see Riker walk into Picard's ready room, and he says, Bizet, Berlioz. Later on, we see Worf training, and he's playing the exact same song. So I don't know if they're consciously trying to tie it back into this series of movies, or I guess really trying to tie it into the movies. But it is something. There's all these little bits of fan service to try and make up it. And Larry had the best point. He says, it's all right. It's okay. Paraphrasing. Why isn't this season 1? They shouldn't be this at season 3. And I agree. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's better than the last 2 years we got, as I've said before. It's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. It is enjoyable to see the interactions. I'm waiting still for Geordi. Like we've got Riker. Deanna was in there in a hologram. Well, sort of. In a comm thing. We got Worf. We got Beverly. Where's Geordi? Where's Lore? And I have no idea how they're going to bring Moriarty into this. I have no idea how they're going to do this. Well, I guess we'll watch and see. So that is my take on Picard, Season 3, Ep 3. And hey, if you have any comments about it, put them down below. I'm always open to discussion. So that is my video for today. Hope everyone's having a great day. We'll talk to you all later.